We heard a diver come up and tell the others white Pathfinder did not that night.
3 people ended up
hurt, all of them. You, a domino. You, the mastermind of all. You called. If you wouldn't have called, it wouldn't have happened. This ain't no joke, man. This ain't no... You're gonna burn.
This is the largest mass shooting in Miami-Dade County's history. Period. The largest mass shooting in the history of Miami-Dade County.
It's been over 3 years since the mass shooting outside a Miami-Dade banquet hall that took 3 young lives and left 20 others injured.
Yeah, Jackie, and today prosecutors announced charges against 4 men.
Barnes also identified other people he claims were involved in the crime.
Doula would be Warnerick Buckner.
Warnerick Buckner was at one point the second man arrested for this crime, but his charges were later dropped because he was questioned without his requested lawyer. Barnes said Buckner was one of the men inside the white Pathfinder.
He's identifying Doula coming out of the front passenger seat. He's describing 𝐂𝐨𝐩𝐲𝐫𝐢𝐠𝐡 coming out of the rear passenger seat. And he's describing Gordo coming out of the driver rear back seat.
Man, what if I told you somebody you went on a drill with was in 4K telling on you and your crew? And then on top of that, what if I told you that same...
Yo, what's poppin', man? YouTube, welcome back, man. I apologize about letting this video run until where it's at right now, but hey, man, welcome to the channel, man. Shout out to Family TV. You know, they are the ones who actually put this video together and put this content together. I am just simply reacting off the video. Shout out to everybody who stay tuned in. Like I said, if you click down below, you will see my other channels with all the links, so you can go subscribe to those channels. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, comment, and turn on post notifications so you can stay updated with my latest release. Obviously, it's a situation where there was a mass shooting back in Miami. This happened. You probably already know about it. If you don't, I'm going over it because this is my first time hearing about it. So, yeah, let's get into this video.
Same man who told on them bodies still got life in prison and you was still free, and it's going on 3 years later. What would you do? In this video we talk about what would you do? In this video we talk about what 4 men did, because this day story we're gonna later learn from. Just this past week they was arrested for Dade County biggest mass shooting to this date, almost 3 years later. But today we're gonna talk about these beef, see who allegedly involved in the crew that the feds claim they in, and on top of that, to see the end results. And what the police say, all this started with somebody claiming who the king of Opa-locka, a place they probably don't own nothing at. But you got retaliation murders, moms, dads, families crying in court, and the never-ending cycle. Because we all know by now, fam, once one body drop, ain't no looking back. So before we go over this, remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. One of the worst mass shootings in South Florida history was the results of year-long beef between a rival gang member nicknamed Young Savage and 𝐴𝐵. Now the real reason we know this is because the first person arrested for this mass shooting was a guy who go by the name of Devontae Barnes. He told detectives everything. And while being interrogated, he said he scoped out the Northwest Miami-Dade Banquet Hall parking lot looking for the rapper 𝐴𝐵, who was an alleged enemy, after meeting with Young Savage, who's another rapper we'll later discuss, and members of an Opa-locka gang known as the Bricks, the night of the Memorial Day weekend shooting in 2021. Now, before we discuss the trial and what went on and what was said, it's important to know this. Devontae was later confirmed to be a witness, a guy who testified and cooperated against his crew in this mass shoot. They even displayed it in his trial. But on top of that, Young Savage would start rapping, and he would go viral for a song during this time. The song was titled Pull Up, with over 430,000 views and counting.
Y'all, I'm muting this for the purposes of YouTube copyright. I'm not sure if this artist got this music copyright, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute this, but we're gonna see what's up.
Person fam. Now as we get back to Barnes, while he was being interrogated, he also told Miami-Dade detectives that 𝐴𝐵 the rapper was targeted in retaliation for a shooting death in Opa-locka a week earlier of a member of the rival gang, the Back Blues. The victim is believed to be 19-year-old Antoine Streeter. He was gunned down broad daylight during a drive-by in his apartment complex that was located in Opa-locka. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family.
Detective Jean Colimont of the Miami-Dade Police Department Homicide Bureau. On Sunday, May 23rd at approximately 7:32 p.m., Opelika Police Department responded to an apartment complex located at 1355 Alibaba Avenue in reference to 2 male shot.
That's wild. So they got a call about this dude. I guess 2 of them got shot. That's crazy.
The other male victim was transported to an area hospital and then later released. The Opelika Police Department contacted our homicide bureau. Our side, my team and I, initiated the investigation. During the course of the investigation, we were able to obtain surveillance footage which captured a white Toyota RAV4 entering the parking lot of the apartment complex. The vehicle then circled back around and the subject began to shoot from inside the vehicle towards the crowd. As we continue to follow all leads, we are asking for the assistance of the community in identifying the 2 individuals who may have information regarding the shooting. If anyone has any information regarding this case or any other incident, call Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIP.
So obviously the whole situation is being the fact that these boys done came through, popped somebody, they on the run, man. Goddamn.
And you can be eligible for a reward up to $5,000.
The following week is when history will be made in the worst way in Dade County. Memorial Day weekend, the rapper 𝐂𝐵 have an album release, but he not telling his fans just a week before. He was literally in a shootout, and at that point, everyone's life was at risk. 12:30, May 30 of 2021, at 7630 Northwest 186th Street, people been waiting in line to get into the Memorial Day weekend rap party. Driving for hours was Barnes in his mother's car, looking for 𝐂𝐵 to give his crew the green light. 30 plus people was waiting around 𝐂𝐵. Still, they took the opportunity to shoot it up. Over 99 shell casings. Police say was more than 9 firearms being used during that scene. Over 20 people were shot and 3 people lost their life. Prosecutors believe several members of the Bricks pulled up in 3 vehicles: a white Nissan Pathfinder, a black Nissan Altima, and a black Cadillac. Now, as you know by now, fam, this scene was captured on surveillance footage. And we gotta take the moment to say rest in peace to the 3 fallen victims: Desmond Owens, Clayton Dillard III, who was both 26, and Shanquia Peterson, who was 32. May they all rest in peace. 11 condolences to their families. Now, a second person was arrested shortly after. And at one point, the prosecutors believed they had everything they need to keep him in custody. Crazy. But not long after the shooting, he was set free after an unforced error by the state's attorney's office. The person was identified as Warren Anthony Buckner. After asking for an attorney, a detective decided to still question him and get an answer about what happened, which is a huge no-no. But the thing about Buckner, he was arrested shortly after. They had his fingerprints now, and they tied him to the demise of a 6-year-old girl who lost her life on her birthday. She was identified as the TikTok princess.
Solved in a 2-year-old cold case, a man charged in connection with the fatal shooting of a 6-year-old little girl that happened back in 2021. And Local 10's Leanne Motorhome is joining us live now from Miami with the charges just filed in this case today. Leanne.
And Calvin, this is a day the family thought might never come. 6-year-old Chastity Saunders gunned down 2.5 years ago. And today we've learned that a man who's no stranger to the law is now being blamed for this heinous crime.
The detectives kept their word, and I'm glad and thankful.
A father is thankful that someone is now facing charges for killing his 6-year-old daughter.
It just took forever, and it's finally here. I thought it was going to be a cold case.
Chastity Saunders died in January of 2021 while attending a birthday party in Northwest Miami-Dade. As the party wrapped up for the evening, a car rolled by and shots were fired. 2 adults were hit by bullets and survived. Little Chastity was shot in the head.
Why you had to shoot? You didn't even look, check your surroundings or nothing. That was an innocent child.
The man now facing charges is 22-year-old Warnerick Buckner, who is already behind bars on unrelated federal charges. He's accused of 2nd-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted 1st-degree murder. Buckner was also one of the men arrested in connection to the mass shooting at the El Mula Banquet Hall, which killed 3 people and sent several others to the hospital in May of 2021. However, prosecutors had no choice but to drop those charges because Miami-Dade police allegedly got a confession out of Buckner in the absence of the lawyer he asked for.
If he did it at a 2-year-old kid's party and a banquet hall and got away, what makes you think he ain't gonna do it again?
Yeah, man. Crazy shit, man.
Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office had to recuse itself due to a conflict of interest. So this case is being prosecuted by the State Attorney's Office in Broward County. The family says that they will be gathering tonight to honor the life of Chastity Saunders.
2 years later, November of 2023, Barnes will have trial, and the family of the victim had this to say to his face in court.
You know them. It doesn't take 9 guns to go kill one person. That's overkill. My child didn't deserve that. She was a mother, she was a sister, she was a daughter, she was a niece, and she loved life. She had 2 businesses, a brand new car that she had for 2 weeks, a brand new life that she just started with her first job that she wanted for the rest of her life. She was set at 32 years old. Set. You didn't bother nobody. She had no clue this was going to happen. She was busy looking on her phone. And for you to say that they want a second trial because they don't think it was fair, it ain't fair that my child no longer here. I can't talk to her ever again. Ever. You sit behind bars, you breathe the air, you see the TV and everything. She can't do that no more. She's gone. And I don't even know how to even begin to help my grandson to understand his mom is never coming back. I just pray that he don't end up like you.
Oh man.
Because today, that's all you see in the news. That's all you see is kids killing people, innocent people getting shot and killed for what? They don't end up like you. Because today, that's all you see in the news. That's all you see is kids killing people, innocent people getting shot and killed for what? No, you didn't shoot. You didn't get a car, you didn't do any of that, but you didn't stop it either, and you knew it was going to happen. So today, I ask for the maximum, because I can't see my child no more. You need to see yours either. Thank you.
Your Honor, at this time, on behalf of Clayton Dillard, we have some family members here.
Yeah, I just gotta say, this is a sad, sad story. You hear me? And these stories are going on every day around the world. People are out here killing people for no reason. You shouldn't kill in the first place. But people are really out here just going in. They don't care, man. This shit crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That people gotta wake up the next day and find out that they ain't going home to their kids. You know what I'm saying? Dude, young. Rest of your life gone, bro. Crazy. Probably talented, probably got some type of athleticism, like something about you that just make you great, but you just do that all the way, bro. It's sad.
We have Miss Tammy Anderson, mother of Clayton Dillard, present. We have Clayton Dillard, his father, present, and his aunt present as well.
Will be the young lady speak with you? I mean, you're all welcome to speak, just raise your hand. I'll just say it.
Sounds like affirming testimony. It will be the truth, all truth, and nothing but the truth.
What I can say, you took my son away from me. You took my grandson's father away from me. And you took my son's away from his brothers. And you need to pay. You wasn't a shooter though. That you do need to pay for your act and your what you did, because everybody needs to see this. We miss Nani as he was loving his all by his family every day. We miss him so much. His birthday, all the holidays, his cousins, they all miss him. I would like to give a scripture to you. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, will remove their sin and heal their land. Thank you. wanted you to get the death penalty, but I thought about it, you know, you need to stick and stop, just like you had to every day. You need to stick and pray on your knees like you had to do every day. You don't need the death penalty, you need to be here so you can face it every day.
Lord God, I'd like to tell you something.
This is a deep story, man. This is crazy, man. This sucks because people are victim of these situations, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, I pray that you keep my family safe. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some wicked people out here, man.
I was born in this here, in this county, Dade County, as a baby. And I can tell you one thing, the system works. It's gonna work for you. If it don't, you know what happens. But I'm gonna tell you this, my baby, my son, who raised to love, give, protect, don't follow, lead, become a man, figure out his purpose. No one ever told me my purpose. But I realized once I got these gifts of change, as being an orphan, 38 foster homes, you took something that kept me silent. Silent. 600 people you heard from wanting mine. If they're in jail, walking the street, you took their nephew, you took my grandson, father away from him. You hear me? My grandson, I have nothing. No mama, nothing. An orphan, born in this world, in this county, man. You must pay. And you're gonna see what the house is made of. Because this county, Miami Gardens, Opa-locka, is watching to see what happens today from just one person that made one call. You made that one call. You could have made a call that said, help these people. I didn't know this was going to happen. If you didn't know what was going on, you called them and laughed, man, I got it all. All the way. You could have just called back 911. That's all. You call them 911, man. You didn't even have to go there. Just turn around. My son would have been here. And your life would have been passing by me. Now you gotta see me for the rest of you. It's not gonna, I pray that you feel what my son, it's not about me. It's about my son. This young woman you took, and Desmond, Owen, Clayton, Dillon, and this young woman, you harmed 20-something kids. Kids! Black kids! What is wrong with you, man? You harmed them. You're gonna pay for this. You must burn. You hear me? And the county will see this, and they're waiting for whatever reaction happened to here. They try to follow the law of the land. You hear me? We try to be obedient, but it can't work all the time. It worked today, though. It worked today. I get to see someone that killed my son. You killed him. You killed them all and hurt all of them. You, a domino. You, the mastermind of all. You called. If you wouldn't have called, it wouldn't have happened. This ain't no joke, man.
Yo, this is a deep testimony, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks because shit like this be going down, y'all. Like, your kids, your friends, your family. I done heard about shootings, bro. Like, all type of shit. Wrong place, wrong time, man. This shit really do suck. Because it be innocent people. It be people that didn't have nothing to do with it.
This ain't no, you gonna burn. And I thank God that the system worked for me. You hear me? I thank God the system works, dog. So if I know it worked for me, and I'm legal, I'm gonna tear your ass up, inside out. And I pray every day to your God and all the other gods that you, your family, die, and your feces blow up. You must burn. There's no faith. I'm gonna have to object to this. I'm praying for this. You must burn, man. You gotta burn.
Judge, I would like to say thank you to Executive Attorney and her team. I would like to thank the prosecutor team, and I would like to thank the jury.
Judge, on behalf of President Owen, I believe you have another president.
This is crazy, y'all, because we all gotta understand, man. This was a kid. He was a kid before, teenager, a child, a baby. Now, I'm not excusing what he did, y'all. I'm not. But this is what's crazy, bro, because people are influenced to make decisions. Same way he made a decision to be sitting right there, these officers in the back made a decision to live a certain life. Choices is very important in life, man. We got to understand the choices we make are very important.
Today, I'm sorry for you. I'm scared for you. I got a 5-year-old and I got a 3-year-old. That we 4 kids together. He wake up every other day. She wake up every other day. Asking, why the bad guys killed my dad? Why I can't see my dad? My son didn't get the experience she got. A 5-year-old to a 3-year-old about their dad. That ain't what she's supposed to do. My baby gets up every other day. She had graduation. She cried when they said, invite your family to your graduation. She think a family is a mama, a daddy, a sister, and a brother. But guess what? Her daddy wasn't there. I had to deal with my baby. His friends had to deal with my baby. She had to suffer. She cried. That's not fair for us. My son, his birthday on Thanksgiving. Why my daddy can't do that? I gotta take my kids to a grave site to see their daddy. That ain't where I wanna take my kids. I don't wanna take my kids to no grave site. That ain't where they supposed to be at. My kids have to suffer. I'm suffering. I'm doing this by myself. I ain't got no help. I'm doing it by myself. They daddy was everything to them. My kids to this day, it's been almost 2, 3. My kids to this day will tell you exactly what they baby brought out the house in. Them kids will tell you, my daddy had on this, my daddy had on that. My daddy took me to KFC and went and got other food. My daddy said he gonna see me later. My daddy gave me a kiss and took me to sleep that day. Woke up, I didn't even tell my daughter, her daddy died. My daughter just knew it. I didn't even tell her baby nothing. And it's sad that your people get to walk around, they get to talk to you every day, they still get to hear your voice. I gotta get them memory. Thank God I got that. They got to sit on the phone, I gotta get them videos, I gotta show them stuff like that. That's the only reason how they know they did. My son is spit image right there. That's sad to just watch my son and I'm looking at my son and I'm looking at his daddy. He didn't even get the experience. My kids getting kicked out of school. Every school my kids go to, my kids are getting kicked out of there. My baby 5, she just got an elementary. My son and daycare, they getting kicked out because of their behavior. Because yesterday they said, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy. My kids are in therapy. Why the heck a 3 and a 5-year-old going to therapy? They shouldn't even be in therapy. But they're in therapy. But guess what?
Y'all, this shit crazy. You hear me? Like, for real. But this is the chain reaction. This is what goes on when people take parents out of children's lives. You understand that, right? It's a chain reaction. These kids grow up traumatized.
Oh, man, I killed my daddy. Mama, you think something gonna happen to us? You think this gonna happen to me? No, that ain't gonna happen to y'all. So I gotta protect my kids on my own. Because y'all wanna be dumb and y'all wanna do whatever y'all did that night to be stupid. Y'all want somebody that should got what y'all wanted and left it as that. That ain't had nothing to do with it. So, like, today, I don't care. I hope you get the max. I wish you got the death. I wish your mama would pay for it with you. And I'm done. You crazy? You already know something. You I like you. I know something.
It's 2 going on 3 years. Devontae the only one who's been charged. The judge found him guilty. They sentenced him to life on every count. There's no coming home. But the fact that he told on everyone and got every murder basically solved by identifying everyone in the pictures and the lineup and still get life is crazy. But during this time, his enemy Fopak still making music. He recently got arrested 5 days ago for a robbery. But the people in his crew stayed in Miami, still making music, until they eventually got caught. 3 years later, they was arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree M, 20 counts of first-degree attempt M, and a single count of conspiracy to commit M. It was Allen Gregory Chambers Jr., aka Young Savage. He 30 years old. Willie Zavon Hill, 27. Jakari Brian Green, 30. Eugene Anthony Holmes, 22.
It's been over 3 years since the...
Yikes! God damn. Y'all gotta understand something. Yo, whew. I'm 31. I'm so thankful I'm alive. I'm so thankful that I've been able to live my life. People are literally throwing their lives away, y'all. They throwing their lives away. 22. People don't care about their life. And this is the results. People do shit like this and they don't care about their life. So they end up on the news. They end up in prison for life. That's crazy. Anybody watching this, man, I don't understand how you can throw your life away, bro. You only get one life. Ain't no redo, ain't no respawn, ain't no start over, ain't no I want to reset. None of that. Once you gone, you're gone. This is crazy.
The mass shooting outside a Miami-Dade banquet hall that took 3 young lives and left 20 others injured.
Yeah, Jackie, and today prosecutors announced charges against 4 men. NBC6 investigator Amy Viteri is joining us live with the details right now. Amy.
Well, as you know, this is a case police and prosecutors have been pursuing for 3 years, trying to gather evidence and make a case against anyone responsible for firing those deadly shots outside that banquet hall. Well, today, police announced they arrested 4 more men in connection with that shooting.
So today, we're announcing the arrest of 4 individuals for these murders and shootings.
In an overnight raid that spanned 2 locations, one in Miami, the other in Miami Gardens, Miami-Dade police arrested these men, Alan Chambers, Eugene Holmes, and Jakari Green, for the deadly mass shooting at El Mula Banquet Hall in 2021. A 4th man, Willie Zavon Hill, already in federal custody, is also charged.
All 4 are being charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 20 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a deadly weapon.
Among other charges, prosecutors allege the men went to El Mula that night to target members of a rival gang, the banquet hall hosting an album release party that Memorial Day weekend. Video shows masked gunmen run from a white Nissan Pathfinder, opening fire, killing 3 people waiting to get in, injuring 20 others.
This attack was a planned assault. The targets included...
Yo, that's disgusting. Do you understand that? That is disgusting to see. I can only imagine what they seen, because somebody had to see it. Somebody had to see it in their peripheral, like, yo, that's good. Yo, shots fired. Only thing you thinking about is you hope a bullet don't hit you. And they was spraying. Over 100 bullets got shot. Sad, bro. This shit crazy, bro. I want to do crowds, bro. This want to do crowds, you hear me? I'm not a crowd person. I'm antisocial. I'd rather be in a crib chilling, doing what I do. For real.
Those
People crazy.
who alleged attackers identified as rival gang members.
According to an arrest warrant, cell phone and GPS records established Holmes as the driver of the Pathfinder and Green as the driver of a black Cadillac, with Hill and Chambers as gunmen who exited that car.
Police recovered 99 spent shell casings. Forensic analysis revealed that the casings were shot from 9 different firearms.
Investigators also say video from Holmes' cell phone taken just hours after the shooting shows him and another subject bragging about the crime. The violence prompted the county to launch what they called Operation Summer Heat, partnering with local, state, and federal law enforcement. The mayor says it was so effective.
Led to a longer-term effort called Operation Community Shield. Working together, we took over 3,000 illegal guns off the street.
In November of last year, Devontae Barnes was sentenced to life in prison for his role as a lookout in the shooting. In 2021, police also arrested Warnerick Buckner for the shooting. But prosecutors had to drop charges after they said detectives improperly got a confession after he asked for an attorney.
This investigation will continue until everyone who can be charged is charged.
And like we asked in the very beginning, fam, you know you did something, you was told on in 4K, it's going on 3 years, what would you do? Because it seemed like they stayed in Miami. It's a crazy situation. All this for who the alleged king of a place we don't own nothing in. Your man told on you in 4K and he still got life. You might get away today, but you might not get away tomorrow. It's a lot of stress, homie. Before we wrap this video up, rest in peace once again to all the victims of this story. And love and condolences to you guys' families once again. Fam, this was the story of Miami men who decided to do the biggest mass shooting in Dade County and rap about it. Chill, lounge, stay in Yami, get somebody to tell on them, and get arrested 3 years later. It's a never-ending cycle. Them parents who was speaking in that courtroom touched me. Hopefully somebody can learn from this and think twice. I'm about to do something stupid. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yo, that's the video. Shout out to Family TV. Man, y'all be sure to head over to Instagram. Check them out, man. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me all the way to the end. Like I said, this is my new reaction channel. All my other links are down in the description. Y'all be sure to leave a like, comment, turn on post notification, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah.
How he getting all these racks? How he getting all that cash? That's the question that they ask. But I'm spazzing on their ass. In my phone, I'm going fast. Fuck your questions, I'm a boss. I used to take hella losses. Now broke niggas keep your distance.